Hello everybody, welcome into the show match.
Excellent. Yeah, so for game changers, we have Sylv, Alana, Soko, Aiko, Blue, and Yumiels. And then for our pro team tonight, we have Dokya, RV Sanitizer, Melon, Onob, and Valora. Out of map 1 is Sunset with the pros on it chose to attack. Map 2 is Breeze with game changers on defense. Map 3 is Bind with game changers on attack.
The first match of Noob Esports. This is big, you know? You got any predictions here, Pally? You back in the girls?
Honestly, I know I'm not meant to be biased, but I gotta stick by the girls, okay? I know. But
fair enough.
But Dokya is, he's not human. Like that neon is something else. So, you know, I don't want to be like, oh yeah, they're gonna smash him, but I'm backing the girls.
Fair enough. Look, I do think that the girls, obviously having played together, definitely do have that synergy advantage, but it is going to be interesting to see, you know, if the pros have put some strats together during the week. Obviously, they've been practicing, you know, some teams have been practicing more than others for the regional clash.
That's
so
true.
it'll be interesting to see how much time they had playing with each other. Well, they probably play with each other in ranked anyway, because they're all in that elo. So
yeah, that's true. I
it is
mean,
a bit crazy.
I've been looking around a few different streamers in their elo, and they do always seem to be just popping up in matches against each other. So what do you think the comps are going to look like? I mean, obviously there's got to be a Cypher on this map. Cypher is just, it's kind of the only sentinel you want to choose 90% of the time, I reckon.
Well, look, the game changers are locked in. I am a Cypher one trick, so obviously, you know, play Cypher everywhere. But look, there are some combinations where you can not play the Cypher and you can afford to have, you know, sort of a double initiator type of thing going on here. I do see the deadlock being hovered by Dokya, which I'm very confused about because he's not picking
that's
Neon.
a little odd.
He hasn't picked Neon. This is crazy. What's he doing?
He's not locked in though. Like, surely not. That seems. I guess
mean, look,
maybe he
Deadlock
just wants to have fun
has been
tonight. Maybe that's what it is.
There you go,
Holy,
the Deadlock
okay.
swap, so there we go. Interesting.
the
Maybe
best
hiding
Neon-
Neon strat.
The best neon in the region is playing Deadlock. This is different.
I know Deadlock got buffed, but I don't.
Yeah, I mean, that is a big wall for a map with a lot of little corridors.
They got 2 walls. They got Sage as well. What's going on? They're gonna build themselves into the bomb. It's gonna be an interesting match here. Very, very excited to be a part of this event. It's gonna be great. We're gonna be having a lot of fun here over the next couple weeks. So we are getting started. 20 seconds to go on the pistol round, and it looks like the game changers, the ladies, are going to be heading towards this B site. Oh, sorry, I mean the pros.
Yeah, I was a little confused for a second there. I was looking at the minimap going, wait, they're stacking a side on defense? Really?
I've got the teams mixed up, but it's all good. We've recovered. This is what I'm casting not playing, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Gonna see the door get shut. Pretty common strategy on the pistol round. You just don't have enough weaponry to deal with that aggression sometimes. But there is a one-way here by Alana, which I do like. The camera does spot ping, goes in for the shots, and the spike is going to get planted. I don't think that's the right idea. Alana takes it down,
I think,
and the spike is stuck on site.
That's one way to start a round. I mean, Wingman was, you know, he tried.
Yeah, okay, Alana going to be holding down the site. First blood onto Arby. Gets another white pick onto Ping, who went to go trade it. And it is going to be Alana and Yumi holding the flag. Dokya ends up getting 1 pick and going down. It is just Onob in the 1v4. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be still takes him down, and the girls take a lead on the pistol round.
That was a good lockdown there, just to completely shut that down. That's why you need a Cypher on this map.
Yeah, it definitely does help. I don't understand them going for the Gecko plant straight away. Maybe they thought that they had, you know, scared them off the angle a little bit, but a lot of just played patiently towards backside and stopped the plan, and that was pretty much the end of the round there. So should we go for that same setup? We didn't see that.
No, we definitely saw nothing there. Definitely not.
Okay, look, the pros are just going to go for a standard pistol buy here. They're not going to try to force up. So we'll see what happens, but they are working towards mid here, so it'll be interesting to see if they do swing out the game changers or if they play back. It looks like Sylv is holding a passive angle. And the Sage is taking first contact with the pistol. Gets some shots there onto Yubi, takes it down. Ono with the first blood. And it's going to be, instead Sylv takes the trade back, but it is now a 4v3. Soko with the great movement on that satchel, but is going to go down in the end. Aiko only good for the one pick, and Alana now stuck at a 1v3, but a major health advantage and weapon advantage here. Though there is a couple Bulldogs picked up, so it is just that health advantage, but still very winnable here for the girls. But great start for the pros, hitting back nice and hard for this execute.
Yeah.
Timing. The timing is everything as Alana does get another shot down. That's another weak player there onto Mr. Ping. And it is going to be Alana trying to work into the site, but just the stall is beautiful. You see the flank coming in and nowhere to go.
That was a beautiful flank.
A beautiful start for the pros, who've come back and hit hard, and now have the weapon and eco advantage themselves. So we'll see what the game changers have to cook up here on an eco. They're rushing mid, it looks like, with the pings. This is a fast game so far, Pally.
Yeah, like, so far they seem to be pretty evenly matched as well. They seem to have got a few little strats in there and ideas that they're playing through. It's good to see.
The A side has been left open and it's a mid put. Wonder if they hear this. I mean, I'm assuming that they have to have heard this. They are going to go into the site, but they still have to be diligent and clear towards backside. They can't just assume all 5 players are going in, but this wall is going to be crucial. They hear all the shots, and surely the plan's going to go down soon. No, they're going to try to fight this? No. Doctor is not happy with Valora. Needing to plant the spike. You get that down, please. You're playing Gecko. Plant the bomb. Alright, beautiful. Spike goes down. The game changes on the flank. They're starting their attack half early. And
that's one way to play
the trade. There's some nice shots, but Mr. Ping does get out with 2. And that probably could have won them the round there. The pressure is just falling down as Alana caught in the open with the Sheriff against 4 rifles. Not gonna happen, but Yumi possibly gets another shot on. It is gonna be Unob. Recently signed to Afterlife Esports, actually. That announcement did come out this week, so congratulations to him.
Yes, I saw that. Very exciting for him.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of players getting picked up here. So, very well done by Mr. Unob, who does finish off that round for the pros. And they do take a 2-1 lead, which is probably expected with that weapon advantage. But here's where the game really starts here. Round 4. This is where your snowball of your economy can start if you are on the side of the pros here at the moment. But the game changers definitely do have enough utility and enough knowledge on the game to cook something up here. As Soko is just going to shut the door and get out of dodge. Probably the smart play there. Here's a lot of shots in towards mid, and it's going to be Mr. Ping taking first contact. Soko, this timing is everything. Gonna swing out. It can't quite get the pick. It's going to be Arby getting the overshield as well. It's going to be huge. What a shot, Mr. Ping. Taking down Alana, and the site is opened up just like that.
One enemy remaining.
Oh. Absolute dominance coming out here from the boys, but Eiko in the 1v5 on the Reyna. If you wanted anybody to be in this situation, it would be your Reyna. Let's see what happens here as Eiko does go out for the swing, hits a couple shots here, but it is going to be a very difficult situation. Eiko will go down. Not this bug again. Why is this bug still in the game? Okay. Hopefully that noise has gone away for you, Pally. I don't know.
Yes, it has. Yeah, that's.
If you hit escape, it does turn it off. You gotta like have the menu open until it turns off.
Yeah, it seems to only be on sunset though. So hopefully, if we do have some more ISO in other games,
that's what we're doing.
yeah.
Time's up. Let's go.
Okay, it looks like it is going to be a bit of a B push here with a lurk on the duelist, maybe a fake possibly. I say I gotta contact up, and it's gonna be Soko in this position. He's gonna be crucial as Alana does swing out and gets picked, but Soko Will anyone clear her? Oh, she does get cleared by Doctor, who does the diligence there. Everybody else was walking into sight, and it is going to be Mr. Pig, who's having a great game. 6-1 right now. As Odob gets the aggressive wall down, and Aiko in now an opportunity for a 1v1. Does get that pick onto Onob there, so does have that rifle, can do economy damage. But it does look like ISO is the most annoying agent in the world. Alright. I don't know what's going on here.
Alright. Okay,
Yeah,
it stopped.
sorry about the audio, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe we'll try to address that at some point.
I'll write a strongly worded email to Riot.
Oh, that'll do it. Noob Esports. They see that name and they're like, okay, pay attention, everyone sit up. They got something to say. Alright. I mean, look, the pros have had a very dominant start here, but look, the girls can come back. It's only 4-1 and it's very early in the game as it is an A execute. The read from the pros has been pretty good. Arby with that wall is going to be huge. Actually taking the spike in. Going to be taking this first contact, and if they can get a timing here, you'd assume she can get something done. It is going to be the Empress Pops. But in retaliation, it is the Thrash, and the Detain is actually going to be crucial here as Soccer does get the trade. They break their own Sage wall to get themselves in. As Arby does escape his life, Onob is able to take down Socko. And all the ultimates coming out here for the pros as Yumi does get one pick, but is initially just going to get picked up. Alana with a good pick as well. It is a 1v3, but doesn't clear Valora. On the late wraparound through main, it is a 5-1. And the girls need to find us some answers quickly.
Yeah. Now, I just want to interrupt the casting here for a second just to say thank you so much for your donation to Cure Cancer, Quokka. We really appreciate you. So anyone who does not know Quokka mouse pads, make sure that you go and check them out. They have not only have they donated to our cause here, but they have also donated gift cards for Quokka mouse pads to go as prizes for the regional clash next weekend. So yeah, make sure you go and support them because they support the community.
Crab walk into the main. Interesting strategy.
I love watching agents crab walk. It is the most ridiculous looking thing in the world. It's beautiful.
They are able to clear the Cypher trip, and it is going to be up to Alana to try to get something done here, but instead the util dump is going to deny any chance of stopping that plant go down. It is a 5v5 retake, but this flank, I'm very interested to see what happens, because the pros are swinging back into mid, and it is going to be Sylv who needs to make sure that they play well with Aiko here. As the swing comes out, it is going to be Aiko who goes down. Alana gets crunched in market. And all of a sudden, the side has been flipped. The defenders are on site. All the pros are off it. But it's not going to matter. The flawless comes out and it's 6-1.
No one at base is going to believe us.
Looking clean, the boys today. So what do you think, Pally, the girls can do here to try to get themselves back into it? They have some ultimates online. The Showstopper, the Rolling Thunder, definitely big power moves here. But they need to get this round here, you'd assume. Well, I mean, it's looking pretty bleak at 6-1, but look, I did come back in a comp game from 7-1 down yesterday, so it's the same thing, really, isn't it? Send an elo, radiant elo, it's all the same.
Yeah, I mean, my best advice would be, as a extremely high ranked bronze player, just shoot them. It'll be right. Shoot them in the head.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've seen this before. The 1v1 ultimate tournament with Arby. He was in it. He pops the ultimate. Soccer gets the first one. Aiko takes him down.
I think.
And money's not on the line. I guess the money isn't there. As Mr. Ping jumps through the smoke and takes Aiko down. That is brutal. She did have the positioning there after winning that 1v1, but it is going to be Sylv who fills in that space here. Onob swings wide, and the timing is crucial, but the jump spot does save his life. Offsets that crosshair placement as the shots go a little bit left and right of each other, but Onob does take Sylv down. So it is a 2v2, and this is probably the closest round we've seen all match.
Last player standing.
Oh, Alana with a pick onto Onob. Socko sees the gun.
Okay, who's got
Oh, Doctor doesn't have the neon sprint to get out of that situation.
Yeah.
Goes down.
Well,
It's 6-2. The girls are in it, and no ultimates used.
that is true. They're starting to get 4 out of 5 ultimates.
Yeah.
That's a lot of ultimates.
Listen, they can definitely play for some retakes here. You have the breach ultimate into the so the rolling thunder into the showstopper could almost guarantee you a kill here. So they are going to be feeling pretty confident here. They get a couple more rounds on the board. I reckon 8-4. It's definitely a winnable scoreline. So by no means is this match over, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, the game changers did pick this, so they are confident as Arby swings out and takes Sylv down. And that is problems for the girls here. They have lost all mid control here. The market door broken too means Aiko needs to get a pick and dismiss here if she can. But see what happens here is the pros are playing a little bit disciplined here. They are playing nice and slowly as that tripwire does get broken here. And Yumi is actually going to get taken down by that deadlock net. And that does open up mid. It opens up market as well with AK going down. And it is Soko who needs to get this pick onto Onob, who is lurking. As Alana can't hold the A side, and oh, there's no way you clear this deep. There's just no way. And the knife comes out from Onob.
The disrespect.
You hate to see it. But look, that is what happens when you do try to fight for mid a little bit, playing a bit more aggressively without fully committing. If you try to just take those angles, especially against such such quality players that we have in this match, you do get punished if you miss one headshot. So they are going to have to adapt, probably try to play this breach somewhere else. I think he's playing towards she is playing towards the B site now, so definitely a much better decision, I think, just playing a little bit more slower. As we do have a bit of a setup change here. We have the Cypher onto the A site. And that camera will be heard. So it is interesting to see the players have backed up a bit. No, it looks like they are just waiting, perhaps. They are staring at Valora. Valora's saying, "What's up, guys? I'm here." Okay, 20 seconds gone, and their staring contest is well and truly in form. What is going on here? Okay, they're rotating. Wait, they're not rotating. They're coming back! It was a bait and switch. It was all along. Alana, look at the info this camera gets. All the 5 players seen. The rotates will come out, and Alana with great pick onto Arby. That wall just missed, and it's going to be Soko getting the showstopper. No, denied, but by Alana, who will take the second frag of the match as well. Neural Theft comes out, and the pros have been revealed. They are sent running. They don't have the spike, though, and the girls are in a 5v3. The most dominant start to the round they've had all match. And they are looking good as Onob is just going to dry swing out, and Soko and Alana take both players down that swing, and it is going to be a 1v4. We've seen Valora clutch these in officials before, so this round could still have anything, but no utility to speak of. All of his friends gone, both in his pocket and his teammates, all gone, and this high-low is disgusting. There's no way you win that. Beautiful shot, but Alana with 4K. I mean,
what a good round for them.
Can we really be surprised? It's a Cypher. Of course they got 4.
And not that you're, biased towards Cypher players at all.
Absolutely not.
No, definitely not. But yes, that was beautifully played by Alana.
Absolutely.
The whole team. There.
Yeah, look, the whole team is starting to... You see, they're getting a bit of confidence here. A couple of rounds on the board, and they have gotten themselves into this game. 7-3, definitely still a scoreline. It's not in dire straits. You get one more. Even 8-4 isn't the worst situation if you win pistol. So we'll see what happens here as the pros are going in towards mid, and it's going to be quick in towards market. Well, they're all very blind in market here, but they will swing out, and it is Yumi who gets one pick, but Arby is so deadly on.
Oh, wow.
I say that Yumi shuts it down and tells me I don't know what I'm talking about. Easy claps. And Yumi with 3 on the board. Soko getting that first pick, and Doctor yet again left in a very isolated position here. Does get one onto Soko here. Isolating fights is so crucial. If you are watching this and you want to know how to make these clutches, you need to isolate as many angles as you can, but Alana holds strong with that pre-fire. And already 3 ores back up into that Euro theft.
Last round.
Possibly
in the
being
half.
able to get it online this round here as well. But the Rolling Thunder's still available. Silv still with the From the Shadows. And Aiko with another Empress. This round is so winnable for the Game Changers here, Pelly.
It really is. See,
Also
they just needed to warm up. That's all it
What is
was.
this? What am I looking at?
That was an interest.
I think
Do we need to drug test ISO? I think he might be hallucinating.
He does have the ultimate ready, actually, and Sylv escapes it. Oh, they've gone for the market crunch again, but Sylv just moves out of the way of the ultimate. Onob is still going to walk in. The pros are backing themselves to get through this choke, but the util dump is going to clear them out and force them into mid. And it is up to Alana to hold top mid now. Can she do it? She's got to find this timing. And it's going to be Valora, who is her jumping up here. And gets the timing. Valora goes down, and that's a spike. She commits on the ping. It is disaster for the pros. But Avi is in the spawn, and I don't know if there's any possibility you know that he's here. No, it is going to be a 1-for-1 trade, though. It is a 2v2 situation here, as Yumi does have control of the spike. And also has the Rolling Thunder, chooses not to use it. Never mind, instead does, but I don't know about using it there. It is just going to simply be too much pressure here for the side of the Game Changers. It is going to be the pros rotating in towards that B site, that A site, rotating away from B site, I should say. And now no ultimate for Yumi, stuck in a 1v2, last round and a half. Does have a major health advantage and still has full util other than the ultimate, so it is by no means a guaranteed round for the attackers. You look, RV 1 HP really, you know, 1 bullet. The body does take him down. But this lurk from Doctor is going to be huge here. Does Yumi clear it? No, instead going to walk down onto site, but this timing is everything as Doctor gets the knife out and takes her down. A little bit whiffy, but does get the round nonetheless. An 8-4 half.
Switching sides.
How are you feeling about that, Pally?
This is fine. no, it's really well played so far. I think it'd be interesting to see how the girls go as they warm up. Like those last few rounds that they played, seeing them start to be more synchronized and get the reads. I think we've got a good second half ahead of us.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, look, you look at this attack comp. You've got the Breach, you've got the Omen, the Raise, the Rain. It's a very like a push heavy sort of
It really
type
is,
of thing.
but
So,
then you've got your Deadlock, you've got your Sage, and then you've got your Harbor. You can basically wall the entire middle all the way across the site and lock
absolutely.
off everything.
Yeah, but it is a heavy execute comp here, but Doctor is going to back up and get that wall up in elbow. It is going to buy them some time as Mr. Ping, the Shorty doesn't get the job done. Sills gets traded out here, and the pros start swinging. The bullets are flying in every direction, but it is a 3v4 at the end of the day, and Soko, this positioning is crucial here. Onob in such a disciplined position. They are going to try to crunch. They do take down the tripwire, and Alana goes down to Onob, as does Aiko, and Doctor swings out. Soko goes down. It's 9-4, and the pros are rolling in here. The boys are picking it up right where they left in that first half. 9-4 is the scoreline. Look, we did see, you know what I do like about this team comp out? We did see the control that they got on market, especially towards the later ends of the half. I mean, the last 4 rounds was 3-2. Sorry, the last 5 rounds was 3-2 for the Game Changers. And you did see they shut down that market push so well. So I'd love to see them try to go for a little bit more of a B execute through mid. So I believe that is what they're going for. And you look at the util they have in their pockets. It is definitely a viable strategy, but Yumi will go down and be main, and that is not what you needed there, as Soko's nade isn't quite going to get through that window. And this shotgun is going to be deadly from Mr. Ping, but Aiko makes sure it's only a 1-for-1 trade, and that's crucial. But Arby from CT is going to make sure that nothing more comes from it. Doctor pushes into market, and that eco does go the way of the pros, but look, you can't expect too much else to go on for the Game Changers. They do need to get themselves back into this, but this is the round where the comeback does start.
Excellent. All right. Sorry, I've been a bit quiet. I was just fixing up something. So,
Alright.
but everyone should be able to see the score now and the time at the top of the screen for the game.
Ooh.
So, yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Alright, here we go. The execute for the game change is going into that B main, and no Cypher means that they can just walk through this very confidently here. The execute comes out, and it's going to be Aiko that I want to watch here. The execute from your duelist has to be immaculate, as it is going to be Valora who comes out with a shotgun. The shotguns are ringing out from the backside as well. It is going to be Soccer who gets another pick, and Mr. Ping only good for the one, but oh no, what a shot with that ghost. Is going to make it a 2v3, and all of a sudden, no heal onto Sylv available with this team comp means this round is still winnable despite the weapon advantage. Here we go. This execute is going to be everything here. I'm going to see Arby going to be trying to get in, uses that wall to close off the close quarters combat. Hits one beautiful shot there onto Sylv, who goes down, and it is going to be a 2v2 now. This crossfire is brilliant, but this wall is even better. It's going to be up to Aiko, who can't get it done, and Arvy's movement is so clean right now. The 3k and the eco comes out. That's got to hurt for the game changers.
Oh, you know, that's why they call him Arby Sanitizer, because he's clean.
Oh. Perhaps. You know what? Good caller, okay? That is a very, very good call there from Pally. Definitely W cast the pun there, you know. You've already got the puns down, so like you're already on your way.
Oh dear. See, I'm just the host, you're the caster. I'm here to make the occasional witty comment and pretend I know what I'm talking about. And then just enjoy the game.
It is just a show match here, but look, they are playing for a bit of pride here. You can see the boys have got some strats here, as Socko is going to get that trade, but Valora is so sharp with that Vandal. It is so difficult to get anything done. But the game judges will retrieve the rifle. Now it's 3 rifles, and no control on the B site for the pros. We're going to see what happens. And Aiko's timing is just off on the clear.
That timing was pain.
Listen, the amount of timing that comes in, oh no,
Don't, come on, no more timings, alright, that is cruel, that is cruel.
4 out of 5 players go down to timing.
That is, nah.
The joys of Valorant. Listen, the girls, you know, listen, we did say this at Nerd Pun a couple of times, throwing for content, and now they're going to come back. Like they just wanted the big comeback.
You know what it is? They don't want the night to end too quickly, so they're making sure that it goes to a map 3. That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coming out. I like
Not
that.
copium.
Absolutely not. Listen, you do have 3 players, or 4 players actually, 1 orb off the ult, so we'll see what happens. I believe you should probably give this to your Raze. No, instead she's going to go in. As its flank is huge, but Alana clears it, and Socko is going to need to get out of dodge. Doctor's ultimate doesn't land, and it's going to be a fight into elbow. Oh dear, that ultimate was perfect by Mr. Ping. GG's in the chat. It is a 13-4, and the girls couldn't quite bring out the comeback, as we do get to exit the map with the lovely sound of being vulnerable by an ISO.
You know what? That was an excellent game to watch, though.
It was.
So I feel like so many of those rounds were so close. It wasn't, even though you look at the score and say 13-4, it wasn't like everybody just instantly died. But look, let's give them a couple of minutes break. Let them have a stretch before we get into the next game. Let's just give them 2 minutes. Yeah, there we go.
A couple of minutes. I mean, look, I think that maybe we should talk about this, we should take these couple of minutes to talk about the rest of the event, Tally. So what is this show match for? What are we doing? For anyone that didn't see the Twitter video. Okay.
So for those of you who are here but are not aware, next weekend we have our Noob Esports Regional Clash, which is a charity event where we're raising funds for Cure Cancer in collaboration with Game on Cancer. So the regional clash, hopefully it's not a crash, but the regional clash, it is basically it's State of Origin, but Valorant and better because it's Valorant. We have New South Wales, Queensland, Victoria, South Australia, New Zealand, and ANZ United team. 6 teams, and on these teams we have pros. So 1 pro player, 1 games changers player, and then 3 content creators. So the players who are playing tonight, they are all a part of the regional clash next weekend. It's a 2-night event. Friday night we'll be starting with round robin swift plays to get our grouping placements, and then the Saturday night will be a single elim bracket, regular length games, best of 1s, and then grand final a best of 3. Just to, you know, settle it once and for all which region is best. Or whether it's all of us together in ANZ United. So, yeah, but it will be Friday and Saturday, the 16th and the 17th, starting at 7 p.m. Broadcast here on this channel. And, yeah, we're all getting together to raise funds to a cause that matters.
Yep, absolutely.
Excellent.
All right. I believe the players are all ready. We'll just quickly do a ready check for them. But yeah, definitely a great cause here. We do have second game ready to go. I believe. Wait, what was the second game again? It wasn't Bind. Bind's third.
Yeah, so second game, we have Breeze, and we have Game Changers on defense. So Breeze was the pro player's choice. I honestly, the maps that were picked tonight were not maps that I expected. I mean, Sunset being a new map, did not expect that to be the choice. And Breeze, I don't know anyone who likes Breeze. I'm sure people who like Breeze exist, but I personally don't know anyone who likes it.
I think that, certain jets that use operators like Breeze.
Oh, okay. I see where we're going with
like
this.
Breeze. We do have a sub coming in for the game change. We've got Powerhouse coming off the subs, rocking up, fresh, ready to go.
All right.
All right, there you go. Blue with the matching profile pics on both sides. We are ready to go.
Let's do this. Let's get this match on the way. Let's do a ready check.
It is 1-0 to the pros. The girls, we just confirming, are ready to go. And then we will get right into this, ladies and gentlemen. It is 1-0 in a best of 3. They are ready to go. Good luck to everybody. And look, Breeze is a bit different, but Cypher can still be played with. You obviously know about the
Of course.
No, I'm saying like the team comps are going to be a little bit different. I think you're going to see a Breach because it's just too open to play Breach. You might see more of a Sova pick.
Oh,
here.
it's over. Docky's on Neon. It's done. It's the end. And Onob on Reina. Yeah, it's done. Wait a second. For a second there, I thought they were going to do 5 duelists.
I did say that the Breach may get picked, but he has. And look, Breach is, I think, probably a little bit more of a weaker pick. I would rather see the Sova come out, but obviously, being a show match, they're probably not super focused on the team comps.
Yeah.
I do prefer the Sova. I just think that you get a lot more value, as I believe the game changer is going with the Sova pick. There you go. Double Initiator could be interesting.
I really like the Sova KO combo on this map. I think that when you go double Initiator, you go with your Sova and your KO, it tends to work really well because the amount of little tricky spots that you can use your KO flash is really, it's good.
Look, we've got the chamber out, and on one side, we've got the jet on the other side. We know what's going down here.
I just love that they've got matching player cards. Like, this is, it warms my soul. It really does.
Lovely. So look, you can see a couple of differences. Obviously, Doctor on that Neon is going to be incredibly entertaining and high octane. I think we might get on board with him first and see him slide into a couple of sides here.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
look, I think that if you're looking at the team comp for the girls, you've got your Cypher able to lock down that B site. You've got the Viper being able to be a little bit more flexible towards this A site, or you can switch it up and sort of just play the default Viper setup and then have a few.
Oh, they're gonna 5-man halls, aren't they?
Looks like Doctor's picking up the bomb for whatever reason. I'm not sure what the play is here. Clearly doesn't want it. Gives it back to Arby and says, "Yeah, mate, you're on initiator, not me." it's your turn to carry that thing, as Doctor is going to be entering into halls like you called. It is a 4-man walk-up halls that lurk from Valora in to A main, and that might be the first contact here. Possibly, it is going to be interesting to see what happens. Blue on this radar is definitely going to need to get a pick and get out here. Oh, the timing could be a little bit rough here. Gets a little bit of chip damage, but that is all they're going to get, as it is going to be Doctor who gets out onto Alana, and it's a 5v3 very early here as Aiko can't quite land the shots. Socko with a great lurk in through CT is going to take down Mr. Ping. Laura goes down, and it is going to be Socko in the 1v3, and Onob's lurk is going to be too good. Alana goes down.
Just let them try to...
I must say, I am a fan of the hall push.
You are?
I really
So
am. I mean, like, as a Breeze hater, maybe it's that I like throwing on this map, but I do love a hall push.
Alright, here we go. We've got a few ghosts coming out here. Now, what about that for a tactic? You fly into halls through the walls.
Oh my goodness. Imagine if we told them all they all had to play on Ghost.
What is going on? 5-player push. 5-player push.
Oh,
Down Rams.
no.
The girl said, you know what, you did it and it worked, we'll try it. But Avi said, I don't think so. It is going to be a complete shutdown of this flank. And it is going to be Sil, who's good for 1. Alana does get 1 as well. She gets 3! The collateral!
Alana is cracked.
She is cracked, but what is going on here? It's a 1v1 situation here. And all of a sudden, Mr. Ping is running for the hills. He's going to be playing up top. And Alana has no idea. This is so brutal. Does see the head get popped up, and that's unfortunate. She can't hit the shot. She does hit the shot. What am I saying? Mr. Ping
Alana
goes
is
down.
amazing. I wonder if she's free to be my date on Sunday.
Alright, fair enough. I'm being dropped. Alright, so. Chat, anyone doing anything on Sunday, chat? Anyone any plans? Just because I've just been dropped by my door, apparently, so. That's unfortunate. Alright. Well, look, that was exactly what the game changers needed. They needed to interrupt this flow, and look, this is exactly how it went in reverse for the first map. The game changers didn't get that pistol and then lost the second round. So perhaps we're going for that reverse sweep here. We would love to see it as Socko going to take that first contact on a very aggressive angle. But the pros, are they going to peek her? Looks like they will, but she misses the shots.
Gets a little bit of chip damage there. Oh, the timing. No.
Oh, Lana with a beautiful shot through the smoke, taking down Valora. The smokes go down. Blue gets a pick. Socko with one of her own as well. It is going to be Unob getting a Raider diff here by the super sub, who's come out of nowhere. And Mr. Ping left in a 1v4, and that looked easy for the girls to hold him out of that site. They didn't even get on to the site. That was very well played there, and that is why Cypher is such a powerful agent at the moment.
Gosh, that's just... look at the girls go.
That goes there. Oh, this is a nice spot.
Someone said, I'm free, but you ignored my DM. What? What DM? I don't have any DMs. Anyway, we do have a 2-1 scoreline here. The girls are up.
He was talking about your ask for a date on Sunday.
Yeah, but I didn't get a DM, so I don't know.
I think it's
It's a great shot by Blue to open things up. And Doctor, wait, where is Doctor? What number is he?
See, people on this channel aren't used to seeing someone play Arena correctly.
Ah. They're not used to playing them as low quality because they've been used to your gameplay. Alright, here we go. Here's Doctor. Going in with this ultimate, runs out of it, unfortunately couldn't get anybody, and Aiko with perfectly timed swing gets 2 for a trouble, and for Laura in yet another 1v4 situation is tagged up a little bit more. It is a 1v4 and Valora needs to get a couple isolated picks, but that's not what's going to happen. The girls are playing very disciplined right now. Oh, Soko, beautiful shot.
Well played.
And the girls are up 3-1.
Gosh. You know, it's almost like, because I don't know if chat's aware, Sunset was the Game Changers map choice. Breeze is the pro players map choice. So are we getting a reverse win here?
So it looks like the meta is don't play on your map.
Yeah.
That's what the meta is.
Yeah, I feel that, yeah, that definitely seems to be the way.
Just say you're banning the map, but then say you actually picked it. It's like, my bad. So we got a split. Let's go. Oh, Soko with that early swing out is going to be crucial here, but the mid take from the rest of the pros is in order, but Blue shuts it down very quickly. And this does leave Doctor in a very interesting position. Sylv with a beautiful flank in the positioning. Valora with a nice shot onto Soko will get the 1 pick. But this crossfire from Arby is huge. Gets 1 pick. Valora needs to convert yet again in a clutch situation. 5 HP in a dream. And it looks like that dream is indeed a nightmare. A Sylv with 3, 1 off the Viper's Pit. So big ultimates coming online, Pally, for both sides.
It really is. So, it would be interesting to see.
I do have a question though.
Yeah.
If the pros lose this, what does that say about Doctor's reputation on Neon?
Oh no.
Like, what's
Not
going on there?
our New South Wales Neon.
Look, that's what I'm just throwing it out there.
Nah, oh. You know
I'm
what?
just throwing
You know
it
what
out
it
there.
is?
What does
It's
that mean?
like I was saying, throwing for content. It's so that it goes to the map 3. It's nothing to do. It
It's the
takes
old
more
nerd punch
skill
rat.
to throw a game.
Alright, here we go. Blue pops the Empress. Onov going down to activate it. Aiko with a great pick, but Arby's util is pinpoint perfect. And it will provide the pick needed for that Rolling Thunder. Gonna be taking an aggressive pick onto site, but Soko says, get that out of my face. But Valora claps back and it's a 1v1. 4-1, the game changes are up. Plenty of economy on the line here. Spots the shoulder of Valora, who's now stuck. No, does get out of that cubby. And the timing is going to be everything here for Alana. As Valora just positions himself so well here. It is an unfortunate position for Alana to be left in. But Valora, look, getting spotted there and then choosing to go in between the pyramids there is such a smart play. And that timing works so perfectly. Well played, Valora.
Laura must feel good to finally be in that 1v more players than one and actually
definitely
get through that, because the last few rounds before that, those 4v1s, it's a bit of pain.
Definitely. He said, listen boys, you get yours and I'll get mine. That's what's going on there. I win my ones. So very well played by Valora. That positioning was perfect, but Soko with this operator gonna be set up on this A main side, but it is going to instead be this mid hit coming in, and Alana is covering it. So it'll be interesting to see the timing on it as Aiko just misses the shot, but it's going to be Alana in a great position to finish with Laura, but the shots do just go wide. A little bit unfortunate here, as it's going to be Doctor who looks for the angle here. Alana's pick is perfect. The positioning is so good, but so is the trade. And it is now a 3v4. The boys have the B site locked down. The game changers are coming in. And Valora getting spotted towards that backside is going to give them a little bit of information, and clearing the cubby close is huge for Aiko. Great drone work there. As Blue takes out Mr. Ping, who misses the shot, and all of a sudden the Genjis have opened up the site. They've forced them into this backside. The flank is coming out, but is it going to be too little too late by Onob, who does have the first shot, but it's Soko with the ego challenge. The jet knives come out, and Soko will take another round for the game changers. Aiko probably going to be the one to defuse here, getting that ultimate.
Concentrate, Sova.
Gosh, It's like chat's
Okay,
just
attack
said
pause
blue
is
shots are
coming.
clean. They are clean, and so is Soko's.
Okay, we do. Wait, why can't I do a tech pause? Wait,
Mm,
where's all the cheats gone?
hold on. Wait,
Wait,
what?
do you have it?
I can't pause. I can only roll back. I can only roll back. I can't pause.
Okay, somebody else got it.
Okay.
Somebody else has the cheats.
What?
Somebody else has the cheats. That's always fine.
That's
We
lovely.
feel completely fine about that. Ladies and gentlemen. We don't have any
It's
issues
because we're in
whatsoever.
observers positions. You don't have cheats anymore.
I
It's
thought
only
that-
players.
I thought that whoever started the match, which was me, I thought whoever started it had the access.
Yeah.
Apparently not, but look, they do have it under control. It's okay.
Excellent.
Alright, listen, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a bit of a tech pause here, but look, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna go spectator here. It's a bit more quiet on this side.
Less ADHD on this side, I guess.
Yeah, a little bit. Alright, listen. You know what, while we're in this tech pause, why don't you tell us a bit more about this Quokka mousepads that donated the $50?
Yeah, so Quokka mouse pads, they are a Australian company. Small business, really. Australian small business that makes custom mouse pads. Really good quality. I have one. I have another one that's in the post at the moment to come to me.
Oh, lovely.
And they also have their own designs as well if you don't want a custom mouse pad. But yeah, they are very active within the entire community, not just with us and Valorant, but all gaming, all content creation. They're one of the most supportive businesses that I have seen in the space.
That goes there. This goes here.
But yeah, they are just good people with a good quality product. And yeah, they have been our supporters from day one with Noob League as well as this event. So yeah, make sure you check them out and get yourself a fancy mouse pad.
Lovely. As we do start, it is an aggressive start here for the pros. They are walking their way into this A site, but it's going to be Aiko with the Hunter's Fury. Isn't going to tag anybody, but it is going to stop the push entirely here. But a bit of a panic rotate coming in from the game changers means that the map control has been lost in towards mid, and we'll see if Avi can get anything done here with this Marshall. A deadly weapon in this hallway, but they are going to group for a re-hit. As it is going to be Sylvie, you'd assume, taking this first contact here. 50 fuel left on the orb. And they are going to spot out Arby. So that's a good indication of where the team still is at. I mean, when you see a prime initiator like a Breach who is there to set up your duelist still on the side, you can read that they are hitting again as Mr. Pink takes Sylv down. Had the positioning, but not the shots. Unlucky there, as it is going to be an absolute bloodbath on the side here as Doctor does go down. Blue with a lovely pick there. Gets another opportunity onto the Valora. As Soccer with a brilliant shot. He's going to take it down, but it is a 2v3. The shot goes wide on Valora. That would have been crucial as Arby will go down to the operator for Socko. And still plenty of time left. Dash reactivated. This is far from over here. The defenders are pushing into the side here. Alana will take one. The shot goes wide, and Unob with the Stinger is going to get themselves out, but they have the Sheriff. This is crucial. Can they do it? Alana gets off the spike, and that's going to cost her the round. Does get the pick, but not enough time. She's 9-3, but the scoreline is 5-3 there. Unfortunately, couldn't get it stuck half. Great swing out from Unob. Great discipline not to just swing out with the Stinger and spray there as well. Knowing you have the Sheriff there, being able to play a bit more range, definitely a high IQ play there for the duelist on the side of the pros. And it is 5-3. The pros trying to work themselves back into this, but it is a bit of back and forth for now. As the girls, you know, they've shown up to play.
Yes.
Alright, here we go. Sylv hasn't set the wall up yet. Probably going to go, yep, this default Viper wall a little bit more in front, but this is a fast, aggressive push Sylv does have the Viper's Pit. They can't afford to go down. They swing wide and Onob goes down. What a plays. Aiko takes down Doctor. It is now a 5v3 and the girls hold the line. Sylv getting out of that situation was absolutely crucial. She does her job there. Gets out and all of a sudden it is a waiting game as Laura will take down Aiko. And now they get a bit antsy for the peaks, but it is going to be Sylv who's good for 3 on the round. She says, this is my site, get out of it, as Avi reveals his position here, and this is looking rough. It is a 4K for Sylv. Already having that Viper's Pit, so no ores built up, but that is massive plays coming out there from the team captain.
That was absolutely beautifully played.
Definitely. So, you know what, Pally? We've got a 6-3 scoreline here. Do you rip the Viper's Pit early here to sort of force them into that Cypher setup, or do you reckon they use it a little bit later for more of a post plan? Like, do they secure the round here with a 7-3 scoreline, or do you reckon save their util while they can?
Well, it's an interesting call. I don't think they do.
Do you think save the util? This is going to be Sylv who needs to save herself. Only gets the 1. And that execute in through mid hasn't been seen yet this match. And Avi gonna be clearing off the staircase. Beautiful use of the breach utility. Avi's just util knowledge is so incredible at the moment, and it's on full display as the boys are taking that A site down. But it is a fully controlled CT from the Game Changers here as they get the shot of the Valora. The spike goes down and it's a 6-3 scoreline as Avi will take down with another beautiful shot. The door gets opened. And that adds all sorts of complications as Doctor is going absolutely crazy. We see the Neon in the hands of the Master, and he gets 3 picks, gets his side to a 6-4 scoreline, and saves their economy. Beautifully played from Doctor.
And he's got that ult up again. Let's see if he gets to use it this time.
Yeah, definitely like the way the girls sort of played around that ultimate in that first time that he popped it. They played very respectably, gave him that side and played on such a far angle that Doctor really couldn't swing anything and then ran out of that ultimate. And I believe they won that round, so
yes, they did.
It was actually a very, very nice counter to that play. But Alana,
well, there goes that ult.
Nice camera work. Yep, there you go. So they do try to secure the half now as it's a 1-for-1 trade. Socko probably needed to get more than that as Oda will take down Blue, and Alana needs some beautiful shots. There's one. Can't get the second though. It's going to be Doctor only getting tagged, I believe, 40 damage there. So it is going to be a monumental task for the 2 remaining girls. The wide swing from Onob is clinical there as Sylv in the 1v3 trying to get herself back into this as Laura walks out. That's a little bit undisciplined. And it is now a 1v2 situation. Still not much money in the bank. Does she save? Does she play this out? Looks like the call is going to be aggressive. And she had the timing. But Onob reacts very nicely there. Just offsets the placement with a little bit of movement. It's 6-5 and a bit of nerves coming out from the girls. But look, they still do have that Empress online. They have the Neural Theft, which is a very good, especially on such a big map like Breeze. I think that Neural Theft, the bigger the map you're playing on, the better value you get for it, because you can see where the rotates are.
Definitely.
So, this is definitely the round that you want to have that in the bank. Try to hold them off the site here. She did have a very nice shot there on to Mr. Ping, but unfortunately, they are not coming towards that B site again. But the girls have stacked this A site here. The Rolling Thunder comes out. And it's going to be Socko who's going to probably take the first contact here. Activates the dash, and this is going to be crucial. Wins the first and the second gunfight. That's exactly what you needed. And this is why the Game Changers are here to play. This is why they are so dominant in their league. All these players have had so much success, and Onob is set running for the hill. What a shot by Blue! The sub has come in and taken his head off. And it's 7-5 to the girls.
We've got Yumi in the chat here, who was in game 1, and she's just said that she's a Blue fan. I think we're all Blue fans right now.
I think the whole chat has just become a Blue fan. That was beautiful gameplay, but Socko, 13-8, what a half. What a round. Winning those 2 gunfights there against Avi and Doctor just made that it's like impossible to hold. Valorant had to get off the spike, but had nowhere to run in. Onob, you know, did his best to try to clutch something up, but Blue was too sharp. So well played by the girls. It is going to be a gamble A-stack from the boys here. No, as I say that, Doctor is going to rotate, I believe, playing top mid. No, instead it's going to be a 3-2 split. Okay, so they are going to play for mid. It's going to be a retake strategy coming out for the boys, but see what happens here as we do have contact being taken here. As Laura gets a great shot onto Socko, and no kills coming off that. It's actually crucial for the boys here, but look at this positioning from Onob. Oh, this flank is everything here. Needs to get the positioning. He's going to get looked for, and Blue gets the pick, and that is not what you wanted to do. That's the last person you wanted to give a pick to for free. Blue, after having such a good round, getting it over here on Alana with the injury, means it's a 5v2. And the boys are in trouble here as the girls look to extend their lead. He's going to be Mr. Ping. We can see, does have the headhunter. And needs that name to come out in full effect here. First shot goes wide. Second shot doesn't find the mark either. As Avi with a beautiful shot. Two beautiful shots, mind you, onto the girls. And it's a 1v2 with a ghost in hand. Alana is weak, but Blue still with that 100 HP. I believe the overheal has worn off. Yes, so it is going to be a one-shot kill.
What a beautiful shot.
But Blue, listen, they might have just spent that whole first match warming up. What do you think? They were just in aim labs for half an hour. That's what they were.
Yeah.
They weren't busy. They couldn't not make it. They were just in aim labs warming up, and now they're here to play. That was beautifully executed by the girls, and great awareness. I do love the wall that Silk put up there, because it cuts off any sort of peek into there. You have to push through that wall, and then they just held it very patiently. It's very well played by the girls, and they are at an 8-5 lead. Eco advantage, and the boys, it looks like, are going to try to gamble stack with pistols. So you can see the strategy working every now and then, but no, not in trouble. Actually going to back off. So it is going to be a bit of a passive hold here for the boys. The girls going to do their due diligence here as Eco, with that server drone, has actually had some lovely work with the drone the past two maps. Clears all those necessary angles. And what does that reveal? It is going to reveal Doctor, who goes down to that ping. Blue also takes down Mr. Ping. And Onob with the trade back. 2-3 trades back by Onob.
One enemy remaining.
And it is going to be Avi with a beautiful shot. The 4K from Onob. And you cannot count Radiance out of anything. These shots are so clean. And this is why he has been selected and picked up for Afterlife Esports. So much clutch potential. The aim is there. And it's 8-6. The girls, a bit of a shaky start there to the half after winning the pistol, but they do still have a 2-round advantage. So I don't think they're going to panic too much here, Pally.
No, you know, they got to let him have some. Like, you've got to let him have some.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that was really well played by the boys there. Those sheriff shots were crisp.
That is, you know, just a friendly reminder why I am still in Ascendant, not a model. That's what that was. That was just a friendly reminder. I ain't doing that.
Oh, don't worry. Neither of us are doing that.
Wait, do they clear this? Oh my god! It's a horror movie.
Do they know? Ooh.
Valora with a great put. Push out of the Cypher cage to offset that, but it is a 5v3. And the girls hold the line, they hold the guns. But this play from Onob is crucial. Stick to the sheriff, mate, Alana says, as she takes his head off. And it's now a 4v2 situation. They know both players are here, and the rotate is called. Great IGL. I don't know who the IGL is, or it was just a team decision to rotate, but that is perfect Valorant. You've got the guns, you've got the numbers, you know where both players are, you just don't push them. It's not worth it. Anything could happen, especially with the shots we've been seeing, so yes. They take the pre-B site. And with a lurk here from Blue is going to get him a lot of information here. I'd like to see Alana check the camera possibly, but does that. But it's going to get actually heard by Avi, who is actually heard on this camera. So they do know the positioning of one player, and they'll hear Mr. Ping walking up on mid. So they know both players are, but it is going to be all about timing. Mr. Ping is stuck in a rough spot here as Blue in a beautiful position. Thinks they got the kill, but it's a Bulldog, not a Vandal. The 4 shots are not enough. Avi with a beautiful flick, but Alana shuts down any possibility.
11 health. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, very, very unfortunate there for Blue, but Alana's pick there is guaranteeing the round. There's no time. It's a 1v3. Play for the exits, but the girls know that he was flanking mid, so they are going to run CT. And RB is going to die to the spike here for economy. Not worth saving the Bulldog if anyone is confused. They're just going to go, get their money up, and it is going to be a force up from the rest of the team. So, look, Doctor is, you know, having a very explosive game, but not on the frag side. We've seen a lot of entries and working around, but the girls have been sharp. They've been ready for it almost.
Yeah. I feel like maybe someone's done their homework, but as if we don't all take the chance to watch Doctor play if we get it.
This is very true. Listen, very, very passionate Neon player. But as I say that, it is going to be a few blind shots back and forth traded through. The girls are going to come away with the damage. In that little skirmish is Blue with 2 entries onto site. Going for that third. Great Lear coming out there. Just gets him onto the angle. But Doctor is ready to swing off the concuss. It is going to be the thunderous footsteps of Neon coming out. And it's going to be 2 picks for
the
Doctor.
trade, though. Soko with the trade.
Yeah, that trade was perfect, and Alana to take it, but that's what we've been seeing. That's why we've been talking up Doctor. He has the ability to turn around on his head, but fortunately for the girls, they had that A main control in that crossfire, and Alana shut it down so flawlessly there. Well played by the girls. It's 10-6, and a timeout called by the pros. The first timeout of the series.
Honestly, I call that a win. If you force a timeout out of the pro players... Yep.
I need to go to dinner.
So that's why Sylv's popping off. Just trying to get the win through there nice and quick so she can go and have a dinner.
She's gone 13-6, 13-0, guys. That's the plan here. What do you think the pep talk's about here for the pros?
Maybe they're
breathing exercises. Okay, maybe that's
maybe some breathing exercises, maybe some stretches, some some wrist
breathing.
exercises. Maybe they're all just yelling at each other.
If anyone's seen Doctor in recent queues, you know he has been in need of some breathing exercises. So I respect it.
And this is why we're not in a call with them right now. We'll let them get their frustrations out.
Yeah, look. I think that possibly, other than just mental, I think that the timeout has to be about addressing these crossfires. The girls have just had such good executes there, and they've had the timing. They really have read them, boys. It's 3-1 this half, and it's just been all about those crossfires and timings. They just haven't been able to lock down enough of those sightlines. So if they are, taking it for more than just the mental and they want to talk tactics, I definitely think that's got to be addressed. They got to be a little bit more aggro, as you do see RV walking up on halls, and this is the type of aggression that I was talking about. They need it, and Syl's head is just underneath this. They are going to hear the wall, but they also are disciplined enough to not swing out into that tripwire there. So it is going to be respect shown from the pros. It's a 5v5 situation there as Blue goes 1 for 1. Onob trades it back. Mr. Ping goes down, but it is a 4v4 still, and Doctor in a great position here, gonna swing off that Rolling Thunder in, and Aiko goes down. Valora with a great pick, and Alana in a really tough situation here as Soko does get one. The spike is being stuck though, gets a great pick, but the spike is still getting stuck, guys. You gotta swing out, and they don't do it in time. As Doctor is fragging, he's here. He's got the oxygen in his system, and now he's got the aim, so... Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to go pro on Neon, just breathe. That's what we've learned. Just use that oxygen.
Whatever they did in that timeout, it seems to have worked.
I think that push up by Arby, into halls and them not contesting it was the key factor. They were able to shut down the mid control and the halls control, and it just allowed them to focus on that A main, as they do read perfectly that they are switching up to a B pick. And it is going to be Doctor who picks up the ultimate. Silver and Blue go down, and Doctor is going to run around the map and do a victory lap, it would seem, as Aiko in a really rough spot here towards A main. But Doctor gonna shift walk up and play positioning instead of burning that ultimate and running through like a madman like you would see in my ranked games. Instead, gonna play disciplined. And is getting all the info. Beautifully played. That
That was a
right
clean
there
round
is
for them.
such good Valorant. That's all that is. It's just good Valorant.
Gotta go.
Like, yeah, you can say game sense, you know, radiant mechanics, all the rest of it, getting the 2k with the ultimate. But at the end of the day, having the discipline to just sit in the enemy spawn there with your ultimate popped, knowing it's a 5v2, and you know, even if you do go down, your team's got a high chance of winning. To have the discipline just to sit there, that's the type of thing you need if you are wanting to be a top tier player. So even if you are in chat and it is a fun event, you can still learn a lot from watching the top 1% of OCE going at it. So
Yeah,
see what happens here. Socko, what an engagement to Mr. Ping. That timing is so brutal. He was holding that angle for about 3 or 4 seconds and then looked away. Very unfortunate, but Onob in such a crucial position here. Takes down Socko. Can they get Aiko? No, they get a back up. There's that discipline I was talking about, but beautiful crossfires and support from the girls makes it a 2v2. None of these trades are going to waste. As I do say that, Silver's caught, able to isolate the first 1v1, and Arvi is so clutch right now. He is the man with ice in the veins. Look at him go, 12 assists on the breach from 19 rounds. That is exactly what you want from your initiator. Even Onob with 10 assists, meaning getting a bit of damage down, and those leers are coming into effect. It's just being able to use your utility is so crucial. You look on the side of the girls, the assists, you know, they're all consistent with each other, which means that they are trading, like we were talking about the crossfires, but they're not quite setting themselves up to get the picks. It's all just trades with the assists at the moment. So that is probably the key factor, and I'll be honest, probably what keeping the pros in it, because the girls have had a lot of the good reads so far. It's just coming down to those team fights. The pros have probably executed a little bit better when it comes to utility. But the girls are still absolutely in this, but Onob on that flank will take down Alana, and there goes a lot of map control. It forces them to stay committed to the A push. As Socko holds Hall's controls, but you know, it'll be Doctor who gets all this information for the team, as Aiko with that dart isn't going to spot Valora, and this positioning is disgusting. 2 beautiful picks. Socko gets caught in a crossfire, and it is a 1v5. And we have a game on our hands here, Pally. We have 4 ultimates, a 10-all scoreline, and an eco advantage swinging the way of the defenders with 4 in a row.
Gosh, I need to remember to breathe because I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm just sitting here going, oh my god. And look, we've got another timeout coming in.
Listen, I like this timeout. I think that this timeout is necessary. You've got to discuss your strategy, what you do with this Viper's Pit, because you're not going to get another one. Realistically, unless we see Sylv get a couple back-to-back aces, you're not going to see a Viper Pit for the rest of the game. It's 9 orbs. Unless it goes to overtime, you're not going to see it. So you've got to determine which round do you use it. I think that that's probably what is going to be the conversation, as well as probably a few, you know, maybe they're going to try the oxygen strategy too. Just breathe.
Yeah, but it seemed to work for them. I mean, Dokia started popping off once they did he got the breathing out.
Absolutely.
Down.
But I think that what's going to determine if they use the ult this round is if Sylph does buy a judge, because the judge is just deadly in that Viper Pit.
Definitely.
Does have, you know, it is a force up by the girls at the moment, but I definitely think that this Viper's Pit is really going to be whether or not you win or lose. And to counter it, which is why the Harbor is such an interesting pick, you do have that Harbor ultimate, which reveals the Viper Pit locations inside of it. So it is a very evenly poised match, but the eco is the major factor. There's a Bucky. There it is. I think the Viper Pit's coming out.
If we see a Viper Pit and a pick on the Harbor, I think it's game over for the pros.
It's
or at least, you know, it's gonna keep them fighting for the win.
Oh no, but isolated on site. And the discipline not to pop the Sova ultimate there. They want to save it for that post plant. As Sylv is in sight. It is going to be a post plant 5v5. No, 5v4, as it is going to be Onob who gets themselves out of that situation. Socko with a great pick. It's traded back by Mr. Ping on the operator. So the girls do have the advantage, as that is a great aftershock. Mr. Ping is absolutely popping off, and here is the issue with the Viper Pit with a Harbor up. It is too much for the girls to handle.
That Harbor Pit just immediately cancelled out the Viper's Pit.
Yep, definitely. But Mr. Ping hitting a few nice operator shots there, definitely going to do good for the mental, but That is a devastating round for the girls to burn 2 ultimates there and not get anything for their trouble. Lucky they did save the server ultimate in the end, I suppose, but they are going to need... I would say they're going to need to use that to get a peek into the site here, especially if they are hitting this A site with 4 players.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That
And it
A
is
stack
also-
is... Ooh, could we see a quick push out of mid from Dokya and Avi here?
Definitely looks like that's what they're going for. Good comms there, but they are going to be swinging out into nothing. No, instead they're going to play a bit more of that passive angle, and Soko goes down to Aiko with the Guardian. That is crucial. The info is being gathered here as Soko gets out onto the site. Cypher ultimate gets popped, and the Vlora is going to try to swing out ahead of that ping, but needs to get themselves out of dodge. They will do just that as Sylv can't quite plant because it's not quite secure, as Dokja is going to get 2 picks here. It is going to be traded back by Aiko, but now it is a 1v3, an operator in hand for Blue, and Blue has been so clutch, so accurate this match. Can she do it? Operator in hand, 45 HP, but 1 pick does get her back up to that full health, as Avi is going to spot her out with that jump peek, and that is very unfortunate. She had to hit that shot if they were going to jump peek her. As it is going to be Avi with that stun, and it is a perfect stun. He's just so good with the utility, and Blue goes down. It is 10-12 match point.
That was absolutely beautifully played by the Breach there. Look at him, 16 assists.
Yep.
That's amazing work.
Beautifully done there, and Dokja has come online. I don't know what oxygen he's got, but everyone needs to go buy it. Everyone needs to go buy that oxygen.
I need some of that. I need some of that for my for my games.
Mix it in with your gank, and then you'll be good.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, Onog with a pick onto Alana. That has happened so many times this game. Unfortunately, Alana just getting picked off on that lurk so early in the round makes it so difficult. He's going to be Blue in a very tight spot, and the gun barrel gets spotted. So they're in trouble. Dokya takes it down, and Soko needs a massive round. Needs a round of her life here, essentially. And Dokya with this ult is going to deny any chance of that, but Sylva's going to pick 5 HP to her name. Isn't going to be enough, and the boys take it 2-0 in a 13-10. Very, very close game. What a series we had.
What a beautiful game. That was good Valorant. To finish off 10-13, well played. Well played, I say.
Look at the stats here. RV 17 assists. That is such good initiating. And
That is amazing.
look, that's why the Breach can be played on this map. You know, I do prefer to see this over, I'll be honest, but I mean, RV just played that perfectly with all the utility. I mean, that was just disgustingly played. Clinical game of Valorant by both teams. The girls started very strong.
Oh my god, I love you, Akana.
No way. Is that the JFC Akana? It's crazy. Hi. How are you, mate?
Hi.
I'm not sure what he's doing in the game, but hey, screw it.
Oh dear.
All right, GG's. Everyone, anyone got any final words before we sign off? And you know, anybody got predictions for the tournament next week?
I think we should ask Doctor because he's very invested.
Oh, Doctor.
Doctor's my biggest fan. He screamed at me.
What's your prediction?
What's your prediction for the state of region, mate?
Whatever team Melna's on will come dead last. I was screaming at
That's crazy.
Oh, that's criminal.
2 maps straight.
Bro said New Zealand's got no chance. That's crazy.
I've never screamed at a human being more besides
I think I
Arby.
screamed at you for a good 20 seconds. Like, that was pretty good.
Really?
Like, we had a good screaming fight. It was like pretty interesting.
Was that what the timeout was about? Or was the timeout like
Yeah,
around
the
up
first-
pause?
The
The
first
timeout was
like
actually a
breathing.
full.
Yeah, it was a
because-
breathing exercise because I was
Oh,
depressed.
Because he's terrible. And shortly afterwards.
Okay.
On the.
Can we just talk about the first map, not the
GG's.
second? Like, the first map was quite a good performance from me. You know, master.
I don't think
class.
anyone
You are
cares.
terrible. He
Sorry,
is
my bad.
terrible. Don't listen to a word he
My bad.
says. It's all snake
Doctors,
oil.
I hate you, Doctor! I
It's all
love you.
snake oil. Great work, everyone. Anyways.
GG.
Nah, Doctor's my best friend.
Listen,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
appreciate you guys playing out. Well done to the boys. They do come out on top 2-0. But a very close game in that second game. The girls, you know, gave you a run for your money there a bit. Was looking a bit nervous. And I think that maybe the comms was the issue.
I think Melon was nervous. I think Melon was nervous.
I was a bit nervous. I was shivering.
We didn't have to call a timeout to like fix our mental because I think Melon might have actually AFK'd mid game.
No, I fed my dog.
Oh.
I fed my dog. I had to feed my dog for mid game because my
You
dog
know, I
was
love
jumping
that.
on my lap. trying to
That's
lick my
OCE
face, and I was like,
Valorant.
I'm gonna give you food.
That's OCE Valorant in a nutshell. When the going gets tough,
And then my
feed your
cat
dog.
was like also like on my mouse, so like that's the reason why I
Ah,
couldn't
got
aim.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
We
fair
had to
enough.
call a timeout to prevent
No,
any more disasters.
The pick will be
Okay,
on Twitter
fair enough.
later. I got proof. I got proof.
He's got proof.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Good thing no one follows you on Twitter anyway. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Wow, that is insane. Okay,
My
dog
fault. My
is-
fault.
I'm not. I don't have anything more to say.
Well,
No, it's
GG
okay,
guys.
guys. Hey.
Thank you so much for playing in this event, and we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully, ready to go, and all the teams. You know, it'll be a good event. But yeah, thank you guys for participating tonight. Really appreciate it.